copy of this. All right, and as I do that, more people come in. That's always the way. Okay. Hi, happy Tuesday, and thank you so much for giving up your time on your Tuesday evening. My name is Naomi. I'm a bronze ambassador here, and it's my pleasure to co-host this opportunity call tonight with the lovely Bec Norton. We have a few special guests as well sharing their stories. So the person who has invited you along tonight is very excited to be sharing this opportunity and the impact that we are creating here with Q. So I am going to share my screen and I'm going to kick it off this evening, just running through the first half of our company and the products of what we have on offer. So as you can see there, that is me. That is my gorgeous little family. So I am a bronze ambassador, which won't mean too much to you right now, but Bec is going to talk all numbers at the end, which will make a little more sense. And I'm a wife and girl mama of two very sassy little queens. They are very strong, independent women, which is great qualities, right? But it is also very hard to try and navigate as a parent. So any tips, just throw them my way, please. No, but they are very kind and beautiful, and they are exactly why I got into this and why I do what I do. And I also do a bit of casual Pilates instructing, but what really lights me up is I'm driven to help families, particularly mums, to create freedom and choice. So whether that is that they get to drop one day a week at work, or whether it is their dream that they are a full-time stay-at-home mum, it really lights me up because I know that pain or that longing, I guess, to be home with your little ones when they are so little. So anyway, that's enough about me. I'm going to get straight into talking about the company and the product side of things. So the first half here. So the right company. So basically what sets us apart from other companies, or if you've ever been in the industry before, we really do have a true partnership with corporate. So we have international equity councils, which we have a few members, or we have Ames on here tonight. She's one of our newest on our council, which basically means they're taking our feedback from the field, how we want to grow and pioneer this market, because our marketplace is different to, international markets. So we have a true e-commerce business. We've just launched into Australian dollars, which basically just means we are a ground floor opportunity, which I'm going to speak into. Financial freedom movement. Now, this is something that really sets us apart. So this is about a debt reduction program. Bec was going to speak more into this towards the end of the call as well, but helping you to be financially smarter as well. And we just had a brand new vertical launched into our home line as well, which I'm going to touch on, which is really exciting. But the right company at the right time. So as you can see on the screen here, we have this beautiful S-curve, which you may have seen before. And we are, as I said before, at that ground floor. So we haven't hit our biggest growth or momentum phase yet. So the best time to join a company is during a global expansion and a launch of a new product, which we are doing both here at Q. So we have been around for over 10 years, but in 2018, we relaunched. And since relaunching, and basically demolishing our business model and our compensation plan and flipping it on its head, we have had 1,700% growth. We are in 27 countries and growing, and we are expected to be at, I think, about 60 within the next 5 years. So all of that, though, we do need the right mentors at the same time. Sorry, I've got more people coming in. So what you have here, or what you're not going to be lacking here at Q, is support. So we have on the screen here, Mark Wilson on the left. So he's our CEO and founder. So he's a two-time Super Bowl champion, very driven, very successful businessman as well. But what Mark wanted to do, and how I guess Q Sciences was born, was he wanted to really impact and change families' lives. And he knew that the two ways to do that was through their health and through their finances. And so Q Sciences was born so that he could deliver that to families across the globe. And he was really, the heart behind it all was to have that impact. And then we have in the middle there, Jake Spencer. He's our president, and he's a family man. So he is, again, a very impactful leader and a big heart on legs as well. But what I love about Jake is he's been in the industry before. He knows what it's like to be in the trenches like us and to be building this from the ground up. What I think is more important though is he knows what he doesn't like and what he won't put up with within his company and within the industry, and he is flipping it on its head, and that is one of the reasons why we are turning heads in the industry. And then we have one of our phenomenal partners, business partners and leaders, Kayla Milner there. She always has a different hair color though, so don't get used to that one. It's forever changing, but she's one of our international advisory council members. Basically, she's in the trenches here building this and pioneering the marketplace here, but she's access to you guys as well if you decide to join us here. So I'm not going to get all scientific. That is not my strong point. And I don't need to be, because what we have here is we have Dr. Stephen Kimberly. So he's the brains behind all of our products. So he's I have all these people coming in. Okay. So a board certified internal medicine. He's a naturopath and a former senior editor of WebMD. So if you have ever Dr. Googled yourself before, chances are you have probably come across something he's worked on online. So what sets him apart is quintessential standards. So he creates science-based cutting edge products. So basically he sets the market trends. He's before the times, developing and creating things that the world is needing, but in ways that nobody has seen them before. And he's really big on upholding the quality assurance and maximizing the absorption of everything that we are putting into our body. So we have a full suite of products here at Q. We literally have something for the children all the way up to the elderly. I'm not going to go into it, all of it now. We have an awesome testimonials page if you wanted some more information on our products, but we have sublingual vitamin sprays. We have things for hormones, for stress, sleep, energy, weight loss, sleep, you name it. We have got something here for you. I will touch on in a little bit more depth here. This is our Q core vitamin. So this is our #1 product. It has a retention rate of 22 months or something ridiculous like that. Basically, people notice it very quickly going into their bodies, but they also notice it very quickly if they miss it for a few weeks. So what this is made up of, a trio of products. We have our QMax Premium, which has a focus on your brain health, your mental clarity, your, that brain fog and your mood, with micronutrients, just basically filling the gaps that we're not getting in today's modern world. Then we have our Q-Biotic. So this is a really high quality pre and probiotic focusing on your gut health, because we all know the importance of that and having that in check. And our Q Align. So this supports your body's inflammation response and attacks the inflammation within your body. Though then we have, this would be close to probably another one of our top sellers, close to #2, I would say, is our medical grade matrix collagen. So we have a liquid, we have 2 different types. We have our purple one here is more of a focus on your hair, skin and nails. And then we have our gold one here, which is for rebuild. And that is for, it's a really great post-workout for muscle tone, joints, mobility, fat reduction and things like that. So you can see a couple of really quick little testimonials before and afters here. I'm not going to take too much time up here. This is me. This is my postpartum balding. That was horrendous and it was very embarrassing. That's only 30 days difference there. But again, if you want to check out any more on this, we have our testimonials page that we can share with you. Another one that I wanted to touch on was our terpenes. It is something that is very unique to Q, and Dr. Stephen Kimberly, again, as I was mentioning about how he's always setting and meeting those market trends and before the game, I suppose, this is an example of that. So again, I'm not going to get all scientific, but basically what these were created to do was to mimic what a CBD oil would do. So they're bioactive compounds from plants, so 100% natural, but they are digestible. You place 1 ml under the tongue. And what I love about these, you feel the effects within minutes, but they're also targeted. So at the moment, we've got 4 in the range. We've got Slumber, which is for really deep rejuvenated sleep. As a mum, that is definitely one of my favorites, because I need to know if I'm getting broken sleep or not as much sleep. When I am sleeping, I'm getting into the good stuff. So it stops you tossing and turning and gets you sort of waking up feeling really rested. Then we have Comfort. So just think anytime you have any discomfort within the body, so it's a natural alternative to pain medication. Create is like lightning in a bottle. So it's for an overactive mind to concentrate in on one task. So if you are like me and you do have, 10 million tabs open in your brain all at once, it just helps you to focus in on the task at hand. Then we have Chill. Now, again, I feel like everybody needs chill in their life, and it is just like the name suggests, it just it just takes the edge off. So for me, being a mum in the season in life that I'm in, it's for those times of overwhelm or the chaos that's all running around me, overstimulation, all of those things. So it's when I'm, you know, either once the kids are down and I just want to tap out for the night, I can just, you know, within 5 to 8 minutes, feel the shoulders come away from my ears, my voice starts to slow down, and I just relax into it. Or if it's been a particular day, I will actually take it in the midst of all the chaos and the dog barking and running through the house and the kids chasing and fighting, you know, all of those times. If you're a mum, if you know, you know. And I will take it, and it's just like I will have the same chaos going on all around me. But I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to deal with it once they're asleep. So these are something really specific, and we are first to market. So nobody else has anything like this with our BioSync technology. Okay, I went up on a tangent there. I do apologize. So we now, this is our Q Home Haven, and this is what we are really excited about here with Q, because we have just launched into this, and this is a $1 trillion industry. So we have 6 pillars under one roof. So we have home cleaners, personal care, so bath and body, candles and aromatics, food and snacks, so pantry items, pet health, and even water and air, so water and air filtration devices. So this is like these products, Australians are spending anywhere from $250 to $350 each month. So it's about helping people to redirect that spend on items that they are already purchasing. So what I'm going to do now, because you're probably sick of hearing me talk now, I'm going to really quickly hand it over, and that picture is really blurry. I apologize, Jackie, but if you're there, I'll get you to unmute and just share one of your product testimonies, pretty please.
Thank you. So I really quickly just want to touch on the Align vitamin that is part of the Q Core trio that Gnomes spoke about before. So I stopped taking the Align itself while I was pregnant. I still took the QMax and the biotics just for personal reasons. And by about 30 weeks pregnant, I was really, really swollen, which is just completely normal. But about 38 weeks, I developed preeclampsia, baby was born, and I was super excited to start taking Align again. Even pre-pregnancy, I could feel when I hadn't taken it, I would be quite puffy in the face, just sort of overall, as it helps with that inflammation. And within 2 weeks, I could fit my wedding rings on again. I could wear shoes while I was pregnant. The only shoes that fit me were thongs, and embarrassingly enough, I actually snapped a pair while I was pregnant. So that was awesome to be able to fit into my shoes again and wear my wedding rings again. And I actually have a beautiful friend who suffered with post-pregnancy swelling for 9 months, tried so many different things, and nothing worked for her until she tried the Align. So definitely recommend that vitamin for any unwanted swelling and inflammation within the body. It is a game changer.
Awesome. Thanks, Jack. And I love that story, even just with your friend as well that suffered for 9 months, which is crazy. Okay, so I'm going to pass over to the firecracker that is Bec Norton. Get ready to have your boots rocked. I don't know if that's a saying. And she's going to share through our business plan and the money side of things. So how, you know, this is what I love, helping other people win. So she's a retired, I suppose, millennial, but she was a 9 to 5, but she's ex-corporate PA. So she's now really big and passionate on traveling abroad. Her most recent adventure was over in New Zealand. But yeah, as I said, she's now passionate about helping other millennials step into life by design and escaping that 9 to 5. So over to you, Bec.
Thank you. Beautiful. I love when other people introduce me. You always do such a beautiful job. And I'm like, I don't know, there were so many nice things to say about me. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. And I'm really excited to cover off on the back end of this. And I do apologize. I am hotspotting my phones off at any moment I become a robot. Apologies in advance. Okay, it's going to happen. I'm sure of it. So yes, as Naomi said, my name is Bec. I'm a bronze ambassador here with Q, and I'm no stranger to the industry. I have 4 years experience here, but when I tell you I was the biggest skeptic of this industry, I hand on heart mean that. I watched my mum in the trenches for years growing up in this industry in a very different company, obviously, given we're super new, but slave away. And it made me realize all of the things that Naomi talked about are really important, because you can have success in this industry, but it just matters about the company, the timing, and the people that you're around. So know all of those things were in the back of my mind when I was presented an opportunity in the online space. And I originally said no and just used the products to support a girlfriend. And then it wasn't until I was like in a really crap spot, which I'll talk about shortly, that I became open to the income side and went all in and was able to create this for my life. And I think my favorite part about this is obviously showing other people how to do the same. And it doesn't have to be that you quit your job. It's like Naomi was talking about, it's the extra couple $100 that maybe you're spending on your groceries that you can reallocate, or that you're quite capable of covering your groceries, but you just want to go and get your nails done or your hair done and not feel guilty about tapping into the family funds, right? So for me, my pivotal moment was, this picture is really important. This is me and my fiance, Jake, and on one of our routine trips to Cape York, if you know, you know, you just can't go once. It's amazing. I took a trip from my work. Like, I was a corporate PA and I needed 10 days. So like 2 weeks, but five business days each week off. My boss only agreed to give me 7. And I remember leaving on that trip with Jake being like, what are we going to do? Because we can't do this trip in 7 days. Like, it's not going to happen. And we went away on this trip, not really knowing. We were kind of in this like holiday excitement phase of being like, fuck, it doesn't matter. Let's just like, you don't need your job. We'll get you another one. Like, everyone's replaceable, you know, all the things. And then we got to the top and we kind of had a real realization, like, we need to get you back home. Like, we really can't do without this income right now. I was being paid really well. And so I booked a super last minute flight home, which I nearly missed because the Jardine ferry broke down. Another, if you know, you know, but got to Weipa, got on the plane, did the milk run home. And then I had the 2 quietest days of my PA career of 5 years in my entire life. And I will never forget that feeling on that flight home of not only FOMO of that trip and how I was missing out, but equally of just the whole conversation in the lead up to that trip happening, and just knowing in my gut that I never ever wanted to have anybody tell me how to spend my days and my time ever again. So that's me. That's why Q and just the online space in general is so special. But I'm really blessed that Q is in my life for all of the reasons I'm about to talk to you in the next 10 minutes. So you can change the slide for me, Gnomes. Alrighty, so we have a simple system that works. This is my second company, and so I can hand on heart say that in my previous company, when we were promised systems, tools, training, we didn't have that. Here we do, I promise. I created them with a heap of other leaders in this team, and they work, they're duplicatable, and you have everything that you need to be successful. So we have simple onboarding and training, like I don't even have them here. There's a 2-page document. It's so simple. You get access to an app that we basically created and put all of the content in for you. The ARC app on the left-hand side of the screen there, that's a Q Sciences owned app. So it's amazing. It's like your business blueprint in your pocket. This is where you can plug in and play, earn before you learn. You have all of the tools you need to start right now, and you don't have to go and create everything yourself. How amazing is that? So these are the 2 options for you to get started. So the one on the left-hand side, the basic, is $72. It comes with the ARC app, with the MyQFit app, and with your done for you e-commerce site. The premium option of $179.50, the only difference is you get free shipping on your one subscription that happens every single month for 12 months, and that's your business overhead basically. I will touch on here though, we have an enrollment special right now, and I told Gnomes I'd get in here and do a slide, and I totally didn't. So I'm just going to ad-lib this to you guys. So for the basic enrollment, if you spend 350 Australian dollars, including that basic, I'm going to calculate this as I go, including that basic $72 pack. So basically you need to spend $278 on products to get your cart to $250, and Q is going to take off $50. In the premium, it's normally $179. If you spend $525, it's going to take off, including that $179.50, it's going to save you $100. All of these discounts are applied in the cart. So long story short, I've done some numbers in the background. You can get your basic enrollment for $22 and you can get your premium for $79.50. That's insane, you guys. That's huge discounts. Thanks, Gnomes. Okay. This is the MyQ Fit Up. So this is the one that I spoke about that you get access to as an ambassador, and not only as an ambassador, your customers can also get access to this. So if you put your business hat on, which is what the back end of this presentation is all about, this is your people coming in, using some phenomenal products, getting this PT in their pocket where they have workout programs, videos from trainers, they touch base with you via chat. I'm sure if you gave them your phone number, they would probably ring you, like they're that dedicated to you. You have accountability from these personal trainers, a huge community of people who are so uplifting and inspiring. And obviously all of the macro trackings, all the things, if you want to get into that, I don't love that, but if that's your jam, it's there for you, right? So you get access to this as an ambassador, as well as a customer, as well as your customers. Alrighty, we have 6 ways to earn. So we earn in basically 2 different ways, 3 ways to be paid in each. Let's just say that for ease of explaining. So you can earn on customer commissions, which gives you a customer commission sale rank and a one-time bonus, or you can earn in teams, which gives you team sales, one-time rank bonus, and FFM. They're the 6 ways. I have no idea what slides I'm in for here, so this is exciting. Okay, we have a 1-page compensation plan, and it's real. I promise. I'm not hiding pages from you. It's literally 1 page, and this is the simplicity of it. So 1, 2, and 3, like I said, are for customers. So people who just want to shop with you like an Amazon store and order phenomenal products. 4, 5, and 6, that's not on here because it's still in US dollars, is how you earn for teams and recruiting people. This for me is like 100 people doing 1% of the work instead of 1 person doing 100% of the work. So this is smart business. I play in 4, 5, and 6 because that's my jam, but you can absolutely play in either or of these. One thing, oh no, we might have the right slides. Go next, Terms. What are we working with? Okay, we're going to do this. All right, so we have, I'm going to show you how to hit the first rank in both customers and in teams. So this is Builder. So this is the very first rank, and what it looks like is those 3 bags there. Naomi talked about them earlier, the Q Core. That's our staple product, not only for your health, but for your business. It's 100 points worth of products, costs about $240. When you sell it to 3 people, they buy it through your website. You don't have to stock it, nothing like that. No inventory required. It goes straight from the warehouse to your customers. You earn in the following 3 ways. So you earn customer commissions, which is that 300 volume times 15%. Which is 45 Australian dollars. You get a rank for being a customer getter. You don't need to recruit anybody to get a rank. Is that not the most amazing thing ever? If you're in the industry and you know, it's my favorite thing for tonight. And then you also get a customer rank bonus. That's a one-time bonus for hitting the rank the first time. That's a grand old total of, thanks, Nose, my maths ain't that good, $387 for hitting Builder in customers. So more than the volume that you accrued, which is amazing. To retain your customers, like I said, they're obviously going to get that not the Arc app, they won't get that as a customer. They will get the MyQ Fit app. They also get Q Rewards. So for every time their order goes through on a subscription basis, much like Netflix and all of those things, they accrue points like Woolworths Rewards towards free products. Amazing. Dedicated customer support, order management, they can change and mix their order up themselves, and they get it at wholesale pricing. So there's a really 0 risk here for our customers with a 30-day money back guarantee. And then this is how to hit Builder in OV. So there's 2 business partners is all that it takes to unlock the compensation plan. They both come in on 150 volume each, and you hit the first rank of Builder. This is the team sales rank of Builder for $76, and also the team commissions rank bonus of $266. So a grand total in the building of a team of $342. Grand total, if you were to go Builder in CV, Builder in OV, which is what we generally help most people do within their first 30 days, 2 weeks to 30 days, you can play in all of these boxes, right? The only thing you need to note is that one-time bonus, whether it's in box 3 as a customer rank bonus or in box 5 as a team rank advance bonus, you only get it paid in 1. And it's whichever you hit first. So in this example, we obviously hit customer Builder first. So that's where the 266 gets paid. So 463 altogether. All right, FFM. This was a game changer for me. I accrued copious amounts of credit card debt in my previous company, holding stock, buying stock to hit ranks, all of the things. I'm going to touch on that in the next slide. But What I love most about Q is that not only are we so big on a set pay, like you just saw before we talked about, we also have FFM, which is the Financial Freedom Movement. This is a two-parter. It's financial advice to help eliminate debt, establish emergency funds, build savings in retirement, learn investment strategies, all of the things. But it's also the 6th way to be paid. Do we have a slide for that next, Gnomes? Can't really remember. No. Okay. So it's the 6th way to be paid as well, just because it's in US dollars at the moment, like I said, so we don't have it on this compensation plan. It would go here. And it's the 6th way to earn. And basically from the rank of elite up, you get a bonus towards a nominated debt of your choice. So whether that's credit card, kids' school fees, home loan, whatever it is, that's a burden to you right now. Q is going to pay down on that for you when you match this rank each month. If you don't, obviously that's still, and I would never say that Q is going to pay your debt for you. They're making payments towards, consider them bonus payments. You still need to help with that, but the aim is to help you drill down and pay this off quickly and not get a car loan of some description when you hit a certain rank, and then you're in more debt when you don't hit that rank. So that's the two-parter of FFM and why I really, really love it. Okay, culture that is different here. My favorite part about this is that, like, most of the people in these photos I have as a friend on Facebook, I know by name, and probably only a third of them am I actually financially linked to. So we have a culture here that is different. So you matter. A compensation plan that rewards the correct behavior. This is what I mean when I say I didn't have to stockpile products here to make a rank. The compensation plan works in the best way possible, where you're better off just having somebody be a customer instead of an ambassador or whatever it may be. But because of the way it's structured and how we're paid on infinite levels deep, not only do you have correct field behavior, but you have correct behavior from leaders in this company who reach down and pour into the brand newest person, because it doesn't matter whether they are personally sponsored by that person or they're 100 levels deep in this compensation plan, they matter just as much. So this is why Q is so special. Naomi touched on the councils. We have a true corporate partnership, and we teach business ownership over MLM leadership. What that means is, because of our compensation plan, the fact that it's a set pay, we can help people to know exactly what they need to do to earn a paycheck every single month. It's not churn and burn, enrolling, hyping people up like in MLM leadership. It's pure business numbers, right? Faith, family, friends, fitness, and finances, 5 Fs. These are our core values. You'll see them from us all the way to Jake and Mark that own this company. We eat, sleep, and breathe this. And we truly believe that if these aren't all at a baseline, then they need to be your priority to work on. So one can't kind of happen without the other. Okay. Oh, we're running out of time. I have so much to say. Okay, Shay Funk, my beautiful favorite little pocket rocket blondie. She is a mama of 2. She is a childcare educator. She's an elite ambassador here, and I absolutely love this woman and her story and how passionate she is about Q and just the online space in general. So over to you, my love.
Thank you so much for that, Bec. Always lovely hearing from you and your story as well. So yes, as Bec said, I am a solo mum of 2 beautiful babes who you can see there in the picture. And previous to this, I was actually working with another company. It felt like, I guess, no matter how much time, effort, money, and all of that I put into it, I just wasn't getting anywhere. I started following that redhead pocket rocket that she was talking about, Kayla Miller, one of our leaders here. And I could see the community, the support, everything that was going on. And I was watching thinking, what are they doing there? Anyway, I met her at a personal development event. And after that, she reached out and asked if I would have a look at what she was doing. And after I saw, one, the business side of things and all the systems that Bec was talking about that they had in place, I jumped right in. So where I was before, the market was definitely oversaturated, which, like Naomi talked about, is such a big thing. Being in a company that came from complete saturation to one that was on the ground floor, has systems, help, support, all of that kind of stuff, I definitely dove straight in. The other one, I had to sort of pay for help and platforms and all the rest of it. I was like, what? You're telling me you get this for free with you guys? So it was amazing. So the reason I guess I joined the online space to start with was I am in childcare. I was doing 5 days a week. I love heading away, camping and spending time with my babes, but I hate asking for time off. to be able to do this, and I guess missing to the school pickups and drop-offs for my kids and not being there to be able to take them to their sporting activities in the afternoons and all that kind of stuff. So since being with Q, I started with them. I've just actually clocked over 12 months, which is super exciting. I have been able to cut down my days at childcare, and I just do 3 days now. So I now get to have a 4-day weekend, go camping all the time. And my daughter gets to go to gymnastics in the afternoon. I get to do a few school pickups and things like that. So it has honestly been a game changer for me since being here. And the community, the support, the level of training and leadership and all that kind of stuff has just been seriously second to none. And I honestly am so blessed and thankful that I am now a part of this amazing opportunity. Thanks, Bec.
Thank you, beautiful. I love listening to your story. And this is the power of it, right? Shay's not in it to quit her job. She just wanted a couple of extra days off, a little bit more freedom around her babes. I'm sure her bigger goal is to get to the point where she can do that. But right now she is stoked. She's been able to create that, right? So don't shortcut yourself or discount those, in your eyes, small wins, because they really are big in the long run, in the big picture. Alrighty, this is smart business. So we have consumable products that people get on. They feel amazing. They actually feel a difference relatively quickly for most of our products. And so they stay on them, because when they come off them, they don't feel as good as they were. So they want to stay on them and be fueling their body with the absolute best. We have competitive compensation, like I talked about. We're paid infinite levels deep. We only need 2 business partners to max out the entire compensation plan. We can be paid in customers only if that's what you choose. There is just so many things that make us so competitive in our compensation plan, and why a lot of leaders are coming this way. It's not because they're not earning great money, it's because they can't help their teams win. We have an unsaturated market, less than 0.01% globally, which is massive. It means that no one's really heard of us, so we have a really clean field to share the gift of Q. We have fantastic tax benefits. We consume our business overheads. Like I was talking about with that premium business membership, that is free shipping on your subscription every single month. That is your business overhead. That's a tax benefit. You write that off and you consume that. As Forbes says, the best time to join a company is during global expansion and a new product launch. Global expansion, Naomi touched on both of these. Global expansion, we're going to be in 60 countries in the next 5 years or something crazy. And product launch, I heard on a call today with our corporate team, because we get those every single week, that we're going to have like 13 new products this year alone in our new vertical. And across the time and what they have planned for that vertical, those 6 pillars Naomi touched on, 100 and something products in the next 18 months, which is massive, wild compared to some companies. Okay. So know that in all of this, or if you take anything away from this, whether you want to be a customer, that's okay. But I want you to know that you're going to be so held, so supported, so loved. And I've never been able to speak about a company and an opportunity the way I have about Q, and purely based on my own success, but not only that, the success of the people that trust us. So know that you're in really great hands if you do decide to partner with us. But you might be one of 3 people. You might be an A, B, or a C. This is just the easiest way to do it, right? And so you remember in your brain the first 3 letters of the alphabet. So you might be a C, you might be a customer, you might love everything you heard about the products, or like have a million people in your brain who you can think of that could use these products, or that you need all of them. Probably best you be a customer, get them ordered, get them in your body, and let the person know who invited you here. That's the way you're thinking you might head for now. You might be a B, a but you loved what you heard tonight, and you can get back in touch with the person who invited you here. They're going to basically jump on a call, probably one-on-one, or with maybe an upline or a mentor or someone who they work closely with, and get those questions answered. Or you might be an A. You're like, hell yeah, I want that cheap enrollment. I'm all in. These girls are crazy. They sound like a bunch of fun. And I really do feel like I'm going to be so loved, supported, and held here on my journey into whatever it looks like for you. That was me. When the crazy redhead rang me, I was like, whatever you say goes. I believe you. I trust you. And I know that you're not going to hold my hand the whole way. So if that is you, get back to the person, let them know which of those letters you kind of feel that you fit. And thank you guys so much for being here tonight, for being open, for jumping on, for just showing up. Yes, thank you, Naomi. That promo ends on the 28th. Just so you guys don't think you have all month, all year to think about this. It ends on the 28th. So yeah, thank you guys for being here tonight, for showing up, for putting yourself into a place that maybe is a little bit uncomfortable for you, but just know that we've got you, and we can't wait to work with you soon. Have a great night.